Welcome back to Fun Fiero. I'm Andy.
I'm Liz.
Today we are talking about our experience recently with the Sunshine Flyer and Mears Connect. Now, Disney used to have the Magical Express. It went away, and ever since then we weren't really sure what we wanted to do as far as transportation from the airport to Walt Disney World and back to the airport. The Magical Express used to be a free service that Disney offered, and it is no longer free. Both the Sunshine Flyer and Mears Connect do charge a fee, and we are not sponsored by either company, and nor were we asked to do this video, but we definitely did want to share with you guys what you can expect when you go to use these companies.
And there's also ride sharing, Uber and Lyft, and you can also rent a car. For us, we don't really get off of the Walt Disney World property, so renting a car never makes sense when you have to pay for the additional parking. And we did want to check out Mears Connect and Sunshine Flyer and a Lyft to see which came in at the better price point and to find out which one was more fun. So I booked and researched both of these. Mears Connect runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Sunshine Flyer runs from 7 a.m. that first flight to 11 p.m. Our flight landed at 1:15 a.m. So we booked Mears Connect from the airport to our resort. Our departing flight was at 10:40, so we did the Sunshine Flyer from the resort back to the airport.
So when we landed at after 1 o'clock in the morning and we needed to get from the airport to Walt Disney World, we did consider taking a Lyft, and we looked at that and it was $50 plus tip for a Lyft, a one-way. However, Mears Connect was $32 one way for the both of us.
And it was really super easy to book it. I just hopped online. I did get an error message when I was trying to book it, so I did call customer service. I had a phenomenal experience. My agent waited with me on the phone, make sure I had my email confirmation, made it super easy to book, and answered all of my questions.
On the flip side of that, Liz definitely had a different experience when it came to booking the Sunshine Flyer.
It was a little confusing on the website, even though they've got a lot of bullet points. But you're supposed to pick your departure time based on your flight time. And my brain is so used to 3 hours before, for the Magical Express, they almost booked the wrong window, which would have put us at the airport 5 hours too early. And to make sure I was doing it right, I called. It was not the best customer service experience. And when I asked if I should book with her or the website, she was so lackadaisical and just said, whatever. So I hung up. Almost didn't book with the Sunshine Flyer. Almost said, that's a really bad first impression, but I wanted to try it. It looks like so much fun, so went ahead and booked on the website.
If you guys aren't familiar with Mears Connect or Sunshine Flyer at all, Mears Connect has been running transportation services for a very long time.
And actually, they were running the Magical Express for Disney.
Yes, so they definitely have that experience. Sunshine Flyer is themed, so they have all of this transportation to and from the airport, and it is very themed and old-timey trains.
Right, they say that your experience, that it's gonna be an experience to get from the airport to your resort or back from the resort to the airport. Now the Sunshine Flyer came under a $34 price point instead of the $32 for Mears Connect, and a Lyft at that time would have been around $40 plus tip.
So now that you guys know the price, you know the small differences as far as non-theme versus theme. Mears Connect has definitely had experience with the Magical Express in the past as far as getting guests from the airport to Walt Disney World and back, and us not having any experience whatsoever with the Sunshine Flyer and no idea what to expect. Now, what happens when we get to the airport? On that first night, we have chosen to go with Mears Connect. We paid the $32 for both of us to get to our resort. What happened at that point? Well, guys, it was phenomenal. I've got to say that we got there, it was super easy to check in. We got into the van. It wasn't a bus like we were used to.
It wasn't a huge bus, it was a van, but we were the only people there, and it was after 1 a.m., right? So I was really happy that it was a smaller vehicle and not this huge ginormous bus.
Not a huge waste of diesel or gas or whatever to get us to 2 people to the resort. The driver hopped in, actually she took our luggage, she put it in the back, and then she hopped in and started driving us, and she was awesome. She just talked it up, are you guys excited about your trip? how long are you gonna be there? Are you just doing Walt Disney World? All of this type of stuff. And it was just good to talk, and just, even though we were super tired, she made it a very enjoyable experience.
She did. Her customer service was really good. She answered our questions, and we definitely asked her if she liked working for Mears Connect and if she liked like the kind of that night shift, and she really did. She was phenomenal. So we took the Sunshine Flyer from our resort back to the airport. And you know, like I said, that window, like leaving, was a little bit earlier than what we wanted. They sent us a text letting us know that they were gonna come get us that morning, and then we boarded the Sunshine Flyer. It was really super neat on the outside. It did look like an old train. I love trains, so that part was fun for me.
It was absolutely incredible to see the bus designed to be like an old-timey train. And I was a little skeptical of how we were gonna be treated, because the bus showed up like literally on time, like,
yeah, like
to the second.
Like, to the second.
Yes.
And so it showed up though, we got in, there was only another family and another couple besides us, so we were in a big bus that did kind of feel like, I wish we'd had more people with us.
Right, and I was skeptical as far as how we were gonna be treated, and Charles Ray, I gotta give a shout out to him because he made this an incredible experience. It completely changed our mind from the booking process to the actual being in the transportation, being on the bus, going back to the airport, even though it was a sad time to leave Walt Disney World, right?
Yeah,
nobody wants to do that.
There's a really bad storm coming up and everything like that. But he acted more like an owner-operator.
Yes.
And he really took like possession of the whole entire bus and our experience, and he was kind of joking. And there were even TVs and cartoons playing, so I kind of like that too. We
were on a very new bus.
And it did have a bathroom, so that was always a bonus.
Yeah.
Especially with kids.
But definitely didn't need the bathroom. Didn't even really need the movies or anything like that, but it was nice to travel in comfort. It was nice to have a driver who wasn't afraid to, you know, tell a couple of jokes and have fun, and just know that you're leaving a very magical experience and having to go back to kind of the real world.
Yeah.
And he kept it light, and it was really nice. And definitely, guys, I have mentioned this before on Magical Express videos. I want to mention it again. Be sure, Mears Connect, Sunshine Flyer, doesn't matter. Tip your drivers. Those guys, they work very hard to keep you safe. Yeah.
They were both easy to book. I had a better customer service experience booking Mears than I did with the Sunshine Flyer. We had phenomenal customer service experiences though with both drivers. There's only a $2 difference on the price point. I would use either service again. What about you?
I think both were awesome. $2 more for the Sunshine Flyer, but hey, you get additional theming. I really can't tell you that one is better than the other. They were both really good for us on this trip. I would suggest both of them. It's just, hey, do you have a kiddo in your group that really loves trains? Because that's the Sunshine Flyer.
Or an adult that really loves trains.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we enjoyed riding on Mears Connect and the Sunshine Flyer. Was one better than the other? No, it was really ease of convenience and what time our flight was gonna land, and that peace of mind of knowing that after 1 a.m. we had Mears Connect, and getting us back to the airport we had Sunshine Flyer didn't make a huge difference to us.
If you have tried either one, let us know in the comments. We'd love to know what you think. Definitely give this video a big thumbs up and share it.
Let's go ahead and ding that notifications bell, and that way you're gonna know every time we go live or we put up a video.
And until next time, get out there, have some fun, and we'll see you on the flip side.